All right.
Thank you. Please be seated. And could we have the interpreter please announce?
Good morning, Your Honor. Ricardo Parra, Spanish Court Interpreter.
Thank you. You can go back on the headphone. I'll be speaking to the gallery now. This is the 8 a.m. calendar on June 24th, 2026. Orders were given on the first of the month regarding the taking of DNA and fingerprints. Those orders remain in effect today. What that means for you in the courtroom is this: not every single one of you has to give your DNA or your fingerprints. If you have to do that, those orders will be on your paperwork. My name is Commissioner Beck. I'm here to do a few things for you. Number one, I'm here to let you know why you're here. Number two, if you might be released. Number three, if you're going to be assigned an attorney. The vast majority of you will be assigned an attorney, which leads to my number one rule. Please don't talk about the facts of your case. Anything you say or do can be used against you. Everything in the courtroom is video recorded. So please don't talk about the facts of your case unless it's with your attorney. Second, I'm sure you're going to have a lot of questions for me. Unfortunately, I'm not your legal counsel, so I can't answer legal questions for you. So please save those types of questions for your attorney. Finally, you're going to hear about lots of different dates and different types of release conditions. You don't have to memorize all that information. All that will be on your paperwork. That's why it's important to keep your paperwork and save it. Don't lose it. If you end up missing a court date or you don't follow a written court order, you could end up back here. When it comes to those release conditions, when I see you in court, I'm only going to tell you about some of them, not every single one of them. For a complete list of all release conditions, please refer to your paperwork. This is how the morning is going to go. I'm going to call two names. The first name I call will come into the courtroom and stand in front of me at the podium. The second name I call will sit on the chair next to the door, and then we'll cycle through until the calendar is finished. And Mr. Interpreter, you do not need to interpret what I'm about to read. I'm now going to read the victim's rights advisement. If you're the victim of a crime with a case pending before this court, you're advised that you have rights under Arizona law that, among others, include the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, to a speedy trial, to be present at court proceedings, to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or the defendant's attorney, to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of a plea, scheduling and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person who's convicted of causing you loss. If you have not already been provided with a written statement of all victims' rights, please contact the Victim Services Division of the Prosecutor's Office. Could I please get Luis Puente Fonseca to the podium, Edwin Arroyo to the chair? Can I have your full name and date of birth?
Sí. Luis Ángel Puente Fonseca, 28 de agosto de 1999.
Luis Ángel Puente Fonseca, August 28th, 1999.
Thank you. You are here on 2 out-of-county warrants. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date on both warrants is June 29th at the Pioneer Justice Court. I'm affirming the bond set by the judge. You have a $500 secured appearance bond and a $250 secured appeararance bond. So a total of $750 secured appearance bond for both cases.
Pardon the interpreter, Your Honor. I was having audio issues. I was not able to hear what the court said to the defendant. Can you please repeat that, Your Honor?
Okay. You are here on 2 out-of-county warrants. I'm assigning you counsel. Your next court date is June 29th at the Pioneer Justice Court. You have two secured appearance bonds, one of $500. The second is $250 for a total of $750 secured appearance for both cases. If you're able to bond out on both matters, you're just not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
No.
All right, thank you. Please go to your left for your paperwork.
Thank you.
Mr. Interpreter, could you please make an announcement to the gallery to see if anyone else needs your help?
Yes, Your Honor. Buenos días, soy el intérprete judicial. Si necesita asistencia en español para su audiencia, por favor levante su mano.
We see no hands. Thank you for your help this morning.
Thanks, sir.
Edwin Arroyo to the podium. Josiah Lee to the chair. Name and date of birth, please.
Edwin Arroyo, 12377.
Thank you. You're here today on 3 failure to appear warrants and a Superior Court new case. Let me talk to you about your failure to appear warrants first. I'm not assigning you a new attorney. You're going to go back to your original attorney. Your next court date for your 3 failure to appear warrants are June 30th and July 2nd in the Downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming the bond set by your original judge. It's a $1,000 secured appearance bond on each one, so a total $3,000 secured appearance bond. But sir, please don't try to pay that bond at this time, because you're also here on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony. I found probable cause, and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date on this are June 30th, July 1st, and July 2nd in the Downtown Superior
Having
Court.
on me. I was struck by the police officer's vehicle. I need to go to the hospital. I've been telling these people since I got here.
All right,
Can I
sir,
please get to the hospital, please?
let me finish up. So, sir, because it's been alleged that you committed this offense while you're out on release for another felony offense, you're going to be held non-bondable at this time. So please don't try to pay that $3,000 secured appearance
Yeah, I
bond.
understand that, sir, but
And sir, so it sounds like you need to go to the hospital.
yes.
When you go back there, medical is going to talk to you before they.
I've told plenty of officers, I told medical, I got hit by a vehicle. I hit by officer's vehicle, and they planted something in my back, and I'm not supposed to be here like this.
Oh, sir.
I tried to go get the warrants quashed, and the judge said I couldn't do it without the attorney present. I've done multiple things to stay with probation and be compliant, and every turn I've been something's happened on the way. Like, it's ridiculous. I can't speak right because my brain hurts.
All right.
Yeah, I went up to the 13th floor to try to quash the warrant. The judge said I couldn't quash it without the attorney there. He never showed up. The same attorney has turned around and told me I should get a paid attorney because he's not going to be able to help me. So I don't want this attorney.
All right, sir. I hear you, but at this point, you can ask for a new attorney when you show up in court again. If you have any medical issues, please tell the deputies here.
I've been telling them they didn't want to do anything about it.
Sir, I'm sorry, I can't control them or tell them what to do, but I'm just here to let you know what your new charge is and when your next court dates are going to be.
Understand that, sir.
All right, sir, if you want to please go and step to your left for your paperwork. Josiah Lee to the podium. Dominica Fishbach to the chair. Name and date of birth, please.
August 6, 1997, Josiah Lee.
Thank you. You're here today on a probation violation warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is June 30th in the Downtown Superior Court. Based upon the alleged violation of your probation pursuant to Criminal Rule 27.6, 27.7, and 7.2C, sir, you're going to be held non-bondable at this time due to the alleged violation of your probation.
And what was the violation?
I'm sorry?
And what was it?
Right, your violation.
You said, what was those numbers you said?
Sir, those are the criminal rules that allow us to hold you non-bondable due to the violations of your probation.
Which were what?
which were term 3, you didn't report as directed on April 28th, 2026. Term 5, you did not reside in a residence approved by the Adult Probation Department. And term 15, the defendant did not participate in substance abuse treatment, including relapse prevention and aftercare. And so, sir, you were on your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're on your 8th revocation. And so at this time, sir, you're going to be held non-bondable until at least June 30th, when you'll see your probation violation judge.
What's today's date?
Today's the 24th. All right, sir. If you want, please go ahead and step to your left for your paperwork. Dominica Fishbach to the podium. Jeremy.
Court on the W?
Yes, sir. Dominica Fishbach to the podium. Jeremy Benegas to the chair. Name and date of birth, please.
Dominica Fishbach, 2981.
Thank you. You're here today on 2 failure to appear warrants and a Superior Court new case. Let me talk to you about your failure to appear warrants. I'm not assigning you a new attorney. You're going to go back to your original attorney. Your next court date on both of those are going to be June 30th in the Downtown Superior Court. I'll affirm the bonds set by your original judge. It's a $2,500 secured appearance bond on each one, so total $5,000 secured appearance. But at this time, please don't try to pay that bond. You have a Superior Court new case. You're arrested for possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony, criminal littering, Class 2 misdemeanor. I found probable cause and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates on this are June 30th, July 1, and July 2nd in the Downtown Superior Court. And because it's alleged that you committed this offense while you're out on release on your other felony offenses, you're going to be held non-bondable at this time. So please don't try to pay that $5,000 secured appearance bond. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
All right, thank you. Please go ahead and step to your left for paperwork. Jeremy Benegas to the podium. Ruben Hermosillo to the chair. Please get appearances starting with the state.
Thank you, Your Honor. Brooke Vaughn on behalf of the state.
Could I have your full name and date of birth?
Jeremy Benegas, 11/14/07.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for murder in the first degree, Class 1 felony, discharging a firearm within city limits, Class 6 felony. These were alleged to have occurred back on May 20th of 2026. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are June 30th and July 2nd in the Downtown Superior Court. Ms. Gaunt, would you like to make your record regarding release?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. The state's asking for a $1.5 million
No,
cash.
sir,
only
1 second. Sir, just look at me. Don't turn around.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Benegas does not appear to have any prior criminal history. However, this was a very planned and premeditated homicide. He planned to confront the male friend of his girlfriend. He borrowed a vehicle from a friend, as well as borrowing a 9mm handgun. He drove from Phoenix to Gilbert to pick up the vehicle. Then he went back to Phoenix to the male friend's home. He contacted the victim, who advised him to leave his house. At that time, he started firing at the victim. The victim turned around and started to walk back to his home, and he was shot in the back and killed by Mr. Benegas. After this incident, Mr. Benegas used his network of relatives and friends to try to assist him to evade police. He went out of the county to the city of Tucson with his girlfriend to stay at a relative's home. We are concerned not only is he a clear danger to the community, but there is a risk of flight given his actions after the homicide. Additionally, we are concerned for the possibility of witness or evidence tampering, given his network of friends and family members who were assisting him in trying to cover the crime up, Your Honor.
And your recommendation, please.
Your Honor, the state's asking for $1.5 million cash-only bond.
Thank you. Sir, did you hear what the prosecutor had to say?
Yes.
Without talking about the facts of your case or discussing things that you should only discuss with your defense attorney, would you like to let me know what you believe your release conditions should be at this time?
I believe I should be released because I know that they say that I have flight risk, but as you can see, I didn't run from them today. I don't have no reason to run. I just want to go home to my daughter. That's all. I know these accusations are on me, but I didn't do them.
All right. After hearing from counsel for the state and from the defendant himself and reviewing the record before me, I am noting that the defendant has no criminal history. I have reviewed a victim statement from the next of kin. I am noting the following concerns. The defendant was arrested down in Pima County out of Tucson. Sir, you say that you're not a flight risk. You didn't run. You didn't run because the SWAT team arrested you down in Tucson, nowhere near your home here in Maricopa County, sir. I'm also finding that the defendant is a danger to the community. This appeared to be allegedly a premeditated planned attack on the friend of the mother of his child, which unfortunately led to the murder of a person other than the person that he allegedly intended to harm. I am noting harm to the next of kin in this case. And sir, I am just, for the record, I'm baffled by the fact that all of this occurred, that the person who was killed wasn't even your alleged intended target. You're only 18 years old,
I know,
and now
sir.
you're facing charges like this. Given everything, all the circumstances and the record, I am going to make the following orders regarding release. I am going to impose a $1.5 million cash bond. If you're able to post that bond, you'll be placed on supervised release with an electronic ankle monitor. You're not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, no contact with any co-defendant, no contact with any of the next of kin. You're prohibited from accessing the internet through any means except to contact your defense counsel. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. You must surrender any and all passports by your next court date. Sir, do you have any questions for me?
Yes, I would want to know why I can't, why I wouldn't be able to get a chance. I would comply with all your guys' rules.
I'm just going to repeat a couple of the things that I've said. So the allegation is that after this alleged murder, you fled from the scene. You actually fled from the county. SWAT team had to come and find you in the city of Tucson. So there's a concern that you are not going to show up to court.
Sure.
Second, sir, we have a dead individual here.
Yeah,
I don't know if you realize the seriousness of the charges that you're facing right now. You've been accused of murder in the first degree. This is premeditated murder.
Mm-hmm.
And so, sir, given the series, and I also am finding that you are dangerous to the community, the allegations are that you tried to find the friend of the mother of your child,
Mm-hmm.
the male friend, intending to harm him, but instead you harmed that person's brother, a completely innocent individual, without even checking who this person was, who you allegedly fired at. I'm finding that you're dangerous to the community. I'm finding that you're also a flight risk. That's why I'm imposing the $1.5 million bond, and you will not have an opportunity at this time to be released. You can speak to your defense attorney about possibly filing a motion later to have those release conditions changed. But today, they're not changing. Ms. Gahn, anything further?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right. Sir, if you want to please go ahead and step to your left for your paperwork.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Ruben Hermosillo to the podium. Edgar Gomez to the chair. Name and date of birth, please.
9873.
Your name, please.
Ruben Hermosillo. Angulo Hermosillo.
You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for possession of narcotic drugs for sale, Class 2 felony, possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, use of an electronic communications device during a drug transaction, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony, aggressive driving, Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are June 30th and July 2nd in the downtown Superior Court, setting a cash bond of $50,000. If you're able to bond out, you're going to be on supervised release with an electronic ankle monitor. Furthermore, if you bond out, you're not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any possible co-defendant. You're prohibited from accessing the internet through any means except to talk to your defense counsel. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you have any questions for me, sir?
Yes, sir. On the sales part, you said that the only found me like and what do you mean, 3 grams or something like that. I don't know how they're getting the F2 if they even said that they only found like maybe 3 grams.
Sir, the allegation is that you were found with 19 grams of alleged fentanyl and that the communications on your phone would show that, allegedly that you were in communications with individuals to transport that.
Phone was even mine. Yeah, no, I didn't.
So, sir, because of that, that's why you have your $50,000 cash bond. And you also have 6 prior felony convictions and 2 prior failures to appear. You also have your prior for narcotics for sale.
Mm-hmm.
And so in considering all of these things, that's why you have your $50,000 cash bond.
I get the bond, but the sales part, yeah.
Well, sir, that's something you can talk to your defense attorney about fighting. But at this point, that's what it's gonna
That's
be.
crazy. Wow.
Any other questions, sir?
No.
All right, thank you. Please actually left your paperwork. Edgar Gomez to the podium. Richard Orona to the chair. Name and date of birth.
Edgar Joan Bermudez Gomez, June 23rd, 2000.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, Class 3 felony. I found probable cause and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are June 30th and July 2nd in the downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $25,000.
Sir,
Let me
I'm sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
If you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Sounded like you had a question for me, sir.
It's not really a question. It's more of like my situation. Like, I have a family at home. I have a 4-year-old at home that I'm their provider, and I know what I did is wrong, but I didn't assault anybody, and I know that there's nothing we can do about that, but I'm a father. Been working in my air conditioning career for 5 years. I'm a good person. Can you please try to work with me a little bit? Like, I'm not a bad person. I know I'm in a jail, but I don't necessarily believe that I'm a criminal like that. Like, I just made one bad decision, and $25,000, I can't even think of where I could even be possible for me to get that.
So, sir, first of all, I apologize for cutting you off. I got a couple things to say. First of all, I'm not here to make any value judgments on the type of person you are. I'm just here to let you know, based upon the types of charges that you're facing and based upon the circumstances of your arrest, what your release conditions are. And I make those decisions not on an individual basis, but based upon the grand scheme of everyone that I see here. Every person that I see that faces similar charges, they get similar release conditions. And so no value judgments here about the type of person you are.
I know, it's just the 25.
Hey, sir, I'm sorry. Second thing, $25,000 is a secured appearance bond. You can use a bond company. It's not a full cash bond. All right, sir? So what that means is you can use a bond company.
I can do that today.
So yeah, you can use a bond company whenever you can. So when you go back in the facility and check on the walls, you're going to see some phone numbers posted on the walls, usually bond companies. Go ahead and give some of them a call, see which ones are willing to work with you. All right, sir? But at this point, here's the thing. First of all, I need you to stop talking about the decisions that you made and what you did that day, because everything in here is video recorded.
Yes, sir.
Anything that you say or do can be used against you.
Yes.
But here's what I've considered, sir, which is why you have a $25,000 secured appearance bond, something that you should have considered given the fact that you have a child at home. Sir, the allegation is that you pulled a gun on someone and pointed it at them. All right? And this is over bad driving or aggressive driving for that individual. All right? This is the last thing that we need in society nowadays is for people, for their first option is to allegedly pull guns out on other individuals. That needs to stop. That should be the absolute last option and the last of the last options. That's why you have a $25,000 secured appearance bond, despite the fact that you have no criminal history. All right, sir? So, do you have any questions for me?
To be honest with you, I'm gonna try with the bond, but like my closest way would be with like getting into contact with my dad. I don't know if that's possible. Like I need to get into contact with him so he can like help me figure out this bond situation.
All right. Well, sir, there are phones you can use. I know most people have people's phone numbers in their cell phones, but you don't have access to your cell phone. So hopefully you have your father's number memorized. Go ahead and give him a call. But sir, again, do you have any other questions for me about your case?
No, I'll just figure out the bond.
All right. Sir, if you want to please step to your left for your paperwork. Richard Areta to the podium, Cynthia Martinez to the chair. Name and date of birth, please.
September 11th, 1983.
Your name, please.
Richard Arona.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case and 2 probation violation warrants. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for criminal trespass, a Class 6 felony. I found probable cause and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are June 30th and July 2nd in the downtown Superior Court, setting a placeholder bond of $50. You also have 2 probation violation warrants. I'm assigning counsel. Your next court date on both of those is June 30th in the downtown Superior Court. Finding probable cause as to new Term 1 violations on both of your probation violation matters. Setting secured appearance bonds on the first one, $2,500. On the second one, $1,000. So you have a grand total of $3,550 secured appearance. If you're able to bond out on all your matters, you're not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most important thing, if you bond out, you got to contact your PO within 3 days. Do you have any questions for me?
When did they put the warrant out? Because I didn't know I had a warrant.
Sir, you have new Term 1 violations, and so that's why you have probation violations now, because you got arrested on the criminal trespass.
Okay.
So I found probable cause on new Term 1 violations.
That was a misdemeanor, they told me.
What you were arrested for?
Yeah, what I was
It's a
arrested.
Class 6 felony, sir.
Class 6 felony?
Yeah. All right, sir. Why don't you please step to your left for your paperwork? Cynthia Martinez to the podium. Juan Soto to the chair. Name and date of birth, please.
10/7/1995.
Your name, please.
Cynthia Martinez.
Thank you. You're here today on 2 probation violation warrants. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date's June 30th in the downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming the bond set by your probation violation judge. It's $250 on each case, so I have a total $500 secured appearance bond.
Mm-hmm.
If you're able to bond out on both matters, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most important thing, if you bond out, you got to contact your PO within 3 days. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
All right, thank you. Please go ahead and step to your left for your paperwork. Juan Soto to the podium. Ruth Ann Zatongia to the chair. Name and date. Sir, could you please remove your arms from your sleeves? Name and date of birth, please.
Juan Soto, 9/14/1969.
Thank you. You're here today on a failure to appear warrant. I'm not assigning you a new attorney. You're going to go back to your original attorney. Your next court dates are June 30th and July 2nd in the downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming the bond set by your original judge, $500 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you're going to be on supervised release, and you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you have any questions for me?
Wouldn't it be possible if I can be OR'd, sir?
No, sir. You were OR before, and you didn't show up to court, so that's why you have a $500 bond.
I did show up to court, sir.
I seen the judge and she scheduled me another court date, and then I didn't go to that court date, and that's when they revoked my, they canceled that court date, whatever, because I guess I didn't show up.
Yeah, that's right, sir, because you didn't show up, so that's why she put a bond on you. All right, sir? All right. Why don't you please step to your left for your paperwork? Ruth Ann Satonga to the podium, Michael Warrener to the chair. Name and date of birth, please.
By 1681.
Your name, please.
Ruth Ann Satanja.
Thank you. I apologize for mispronouncing your last name. You're here today on a failure to appear warrant. I'm not assigning you a new attorney. You're going to go back to your original attorney. Your next court date is June 30th in the downtown Superior Court. Setting a secured appearance bond of $500. If you're able to bond out, you're just not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you have any questions for me?
I won't be able to, so where do I go?
I'm sorry, what do you mean?
I've never been in any trouble. So do I just get held here?
So unless you can bond out, ma'am,
I can't.
you're going to be in custody until June 30th. That's in 6 days. And then you'll appear before your judge.
Okay.
All right. If you want to please step to your left for your paperwork. Michael Warner to the podium. David Matoyer to the chair. Name and date of birth, please.
I'm sorry.
Name and date of birth, please.
Michael Warner, date of birth is March 4th, 1968.
Thank you. You're here today on a justice court warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney for bond purposes only. Your next court date is June 29th at the El Centro Justice Court. Sir, I'm going to reduce your bond down to $100. If you're able to bond out, you're just not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me?
I can't hear you very well. I've got a hearing problem, and I can't hear what you're saying. Sorry. Thank you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, you can hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Sir, you're here today on a justice court warrant. I am assigning you an attorney solely for the issue of the bond because you don't get an attorney for the type of charge that you're facing. Your next court date's June 29th at the El Centro Justice Court. Sir, I'm going to reduce your bond down to $100. If you're able to bond out, you're just not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
All right. Thank you. You want to go ahead and step to your left for your paperwork, sir.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right. Thank you.
David Matoyer to the podium. Charles Dickens to the chair. Name and date of birth, please.
Good morning, sir. 12/08/1997.
Your name, please.
David Matoyer.
Thank you. You're here today on a justice court warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney solely for the issue of the bond. Your next court date is June 30th at the University Lakes Justice Court. I'm affirming the bond set by the Justice of Peace. It's a $50 secured appearance bond.
Okay.
If you're able to bond out, you're just not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, sir. You're saying the word you're saying before bond, it starts with an S. You're like, is that the full amount of the bond that takes care of it without
$50.
Got you. So if I was able to pay the $50 today,
You can get out.
okay. And if not, I'm stuck here until the 30th.
Yes, sir.
Got you, sir.
Any other questions?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork. Charles Dickens to the podium. Jamel Anderson to the chair. Name and date of birth, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Charles Dickens the 4th, 011594.
Thank you. Sir, you're here today on a justice court new case. You've been arrested for resisting arrest, class 1 misdemeanor, failure to obey a police officer, class 2 misdemeanor, exceeding the posted speed by more than 20 miles per hour, class 3 misdemeanor. At this time, I'm not finding probable cause as to the resisting arrest class 1 misdemeanor. I am finding probable cause as to the remaining 2 charges. Sir, I'm not assigning you an attorney because for these types of charges, the remaining 2, you're not entitled to a free attorney, but you can hire your own attorney if you want one. You understand that, sir? I need to hear yes or no.
Yes, sir.
All right. Your next court date's got to be July 14th at the University Lakes Justice Court. Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you today. There's going to be some conditions to your release. You're just not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you understand all these conditions?
The first 2 conditions, it's speeding over the limit, 20 miles per hour, and the second one was.
Sorry, sir. You mean conditions or charges?
Excuse me, charges.
Yeah, the charges that I have found probable cause: failure to obey a police officer, class 2 misdemeanor; exceeding the posted speed by more than 20 miles per hour, class 3 misdemeanor.
Failure to obey a police officer.
Sir, the allegation is that they told you to get out of the car and you didn't get out of the car for a period of time until a couple other officers arrived. All right. And then, so again, sir, your release conditions are you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you understand all these conditions?
I understand.
And you promise to follow these conditions?
I do.
Promise to appear on July 14th at the University Lakes Justice Court?
All I need is the time.
It'll be on your paperwork. Sir, do you promise to appear there?
I promise.
And do you understand if you don't show up, they will issue a warrant for your arrest? Do you understand that?
I understand that.
And sir, do you have any weapons you need to relinquish?
No.
All right. Upon the promise to appear, I'm going to release you on your own recognizance. Do you have any questions for me?
No, sir.
All right. Please make sure to show up to court, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Please go ahead and step to your left for paperwork.
Thank you.
Juvenile Anderson to the podium. Tristan Clendenin to the chair. Name and date of birth, please.
Jamel Ranquise Anderson, 09121982.
Thank you. You're here today on the Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for theft of means of transportation, a class 3 felony. I found probable cause and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are July 9th and July 13th in the downtown Superior Court. Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you today. There's going to be a lot of conditions to your release. You're going to be on supervised release. You're going to have an electronic ankle monitor. You're not to return to the scene of the crime. No contact with any victim or witness. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you understand all these conditions?
Yes, sir.
You promise to follow all these conditions?
Yes, sir.
Promise to appear on July 9 and 13 in the downtown Superior Court?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand if you don't show up, they'll issue a warrant for your arrest?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And let's see. All right. Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you to the supervision of pretrial services. Sir, it's your responsibility to contact them once you're out of custody. You got to call them today during normal business hours once you're out. If you fail to call pretrial services, you could end up back here. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir. So, just would like to clarify. I thought the paperwork said it was a class 4 felony.
No, it's not. It's a class 3.
Class, okay. And then, just because if you see my history, I literally fought a case for 4 years and 9 months and didn't have no ankle monitor. I reported every month. I don't think I'm a flight risk, but I will take these conditions. But the situation that I'm in, it will make it harder for me to be able to, conform to everything that pretrial services would want from me. But I mean, if this is what is offered to me, I'm going to take it.
Given your history, the option is a bond or this. That's why. But I've chosen to give you this, so you're out. All right, sir.
All righty, sir.
All right. Do you have any other questions for me?
I don't.
All right. Thank you. Please go ahead and step to your left for your paperwork.
All right. So, all right.
Tristan Clendenin to the podium. Isaiah Rios to the chair. Name and date of birth, please.
Tristan Clendenin, July 29, 2001.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court arrest warrant. Probable cause was previously found for possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, and possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. These were alleged to have occurred back on August 31st of 2025. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are July 9th and 13th in the Downtown Superior Court. Upon a promise to appear, I'm going to release you today. There's some conditions to your release. You're going to be on supervised release.
Yes, sir.
You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you understand all these conditions?
Yes, sir.
Promise to follow all these conditions?
Yes, sir.
Promise to appear on July 9th and 13th in the Downtown Superior Court?
Yes, sir. Wait, 9th, 13th?
9th and 13th.
Yep.
You understand if you don't show up, they'll issue another warrant for your arrest?
Yep.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Upon your promise to appear, sir, not done.
My bad, my bad.
Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you to the supervision of pretrial services. You got to call pretrial services once you're out of custody. You got to call them today or tomorrow.
Okay.
You got to call them during normal business hours.
Yes, sir.
If you fail to call pretrial services, you could end up back here. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Any questions for me?
No, sir.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Isaiah Rios to the podium. Eric Peasant to the chair. Name and date of birth.
Isaiah Rios, 9/21/01.
You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for theft of means of transportation, Class 3 felony, criminal trespass, Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are July 9th and 13th in the Downtown Superior Court. Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you today. There's going to be a lot of conditions to your release. You're going to be on supervised release. You're going to have an electronic ankle monitor and a curfew. You're not to return to the scenes of the crime. No contact with any victims or witnesses. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you understand all these conditions?
Yes.
Promise to follow all these conditions?
Yes.
Promise to appear on July 9 and 13 in the Downtown Superior Court?
Yes.
Do you understand if you don't show up, they'll issue a warrant for your arrest?
Yes.
Do you have any weapons you need to give up?
No.
Sure.
Well, I own a handgun, but I don't have it.
Where's it at?
It's at my parents' house.
Okay. So you understand you can't go to your parents' house as long as that weapon is there. Do you understand that? So if you want to visit your parents, they're going to have to move it somewhere else.
Okay.
All right. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes.
All right. Upon a promise to appear, I'm going to release you to the supervision of pretrial services. Sir, it's your responsibility to call pretrial services. You got to call them today once you're out of custody. If you fail to call pretrial services, you could end up back here. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you have any questions for me?
I already have an attorney.
That's fine.
Okay.
So I mean, I assigned you one. You don't have to use them.
Oh, okay.
Just when they call you, when the public defender calls you, just let them know you already have your own attorney.
All right.
Any other questions?
No.
And actually, do you have the name of your attorney? I can put in his name now.
Jacquees Blackwell.
Preprint, please. All right, sir. I've changed it from the public defender to Mr. Blackwell. I've known him for a long time, so I'm sure he will contact you soon. If you want to wait there for 1 second, you're going to get some new paperwork. All right.
Okay.
All right. If you want to go ahead and step to your left for your paperwork. Eric Peasant to the podium. David Mendiola to the chair. Name and date of birth, please.
Eric Bizant, 2878.
Thank you, sir. Could you please remove your arms from your sleeves? Thank you. All right. I apologize for mispronouncing your last name. You're here today on the Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony. I found probable cause and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are July 9th and July 13th in the downtown Superior Court. Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you today. There's some conditions to your release. You're going to be on supervised release, and you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. You understand all these conditions?
Yes.
Promise to follow all these conditions?
Yes.
Promise to appear on July 9th and 13th in the downtown Superior Court?
Yes.
Do you understand if you don't show up, they'll issue a warrant for your arrest?
Yes.
Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you to the supervision of pretrial services. Sir, you got to call pretrial services once you're out of custody. You got to call them today or tomorrow. You got to call them during normal business hours. If you don't call pretrial services, you could end up back here. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Any questions for me?
No.
Go ahead and submit your paperwork, sir.
Thank you.
David Mendiola to the podium. Name and date of birth, please.
David Mediola. Hi. December 1692, Your
Thank
Honor.
you. You're here today on a fugitive of justice warrant. That's just a fancy term for an extradition warrant. Appears as if the state of New Mexico would like you back. So here's what's going to happen. If you do nothing else today, you are going to have a fugitive of justice hearing on July 6th at the downtown Superior Court at 1:30. You currently have a bond of $25,000 cash. If you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. All right, sir. Did you have a chance to read that white card?
Yeah, if I do the waiver, how long is it until I'm let go?
So, all right. So it sounds like you have a couple questions about that card. Here are your two options, okay? If you choose to have your hearing and fight extradition, your hearing is going to be on July 6th. If you lose your extradition hearing, the state of New Mexico will have 60 to 90 days to come get you after July 6th. I don't know if you have $25,000 in cash, but if you don't, you'll be in custody that whole time, all right? Your second option is to waive or give up that hearing and just agree to go back to New Mexico. Two things happen if you choose to do that. Number one, your hearing goes away and you're held non-bondable. That means no amount of money will get you out. But in exchange for that, New Mexico, they got to come get you within 30 days starting from today. If they don't come get you within those 30 days, then you would be released. Do you understand those two options?
I like to do that. Yeah.
All right. There is one other question I have for you because sometimes it complicates matters. Do you have any other criminal cases going on here in Arizona?
No.
No?
I've actually never been to Arizona. My partner committed suicide, so I came here to try to take care of that with lawyers.
Okay.
And try to get my son, but I guess this is
understood. Okay. So, sir, it sounds like you would like to give up your hearing and go back to New Mexico within 30 days?
Well, I mean, if they come get, I would like to not go.
I understand. If they don't come get you, you would be released here, okay?
Okay.
All right. But it sounds like you would like to waive.
And it's a whole month I have to be here?
Yes. Up to a month.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's what you'd like to do?
Uh-huh.
All right. So
it could be less than a month?
It could. But
what would that be dependent on?
I'm not the state of New Mexico. I have no idea when they're going to come here. All right, sir. I have to ask you a series of questions. Some of them might be a little bit repetitive, but I need you to answer these questions for me in order. Number one, I need to know that you understand the decision that you're making. And I need to make the record clear that this is something that you'd like to do.
Yes.
All right. Sir, did you have a chance to read that white card that was given to you by the deputies?
I did.
And did you understand what was on that card?
Yeah.
Did you have an opportunity to ask me questions about what was on that card?
Yes.
All right. I need to explain to you in general what's on that card. That card explains 4 fundamental rights under the laws of extradition. The first is that you have a right to a hearing. Like I told you, that hearing was originally set for July 6th at 1:30 in the downtown Superior Court. Do you understand that you have a right to an extradition hearing?
Yes.
Is it your intention to give up that right to an extradition hearing?
Yes.
You also have a right to hire your own attorney. You don't get a free attorney because for extradition, it's a civil matter and you don't get a free attorney, but you can hire your own attorney. Do you understand that you have that right?
Yes.
Is it your intention to give up your right to hire your own attorney to fight extradition?
Yeah.
You also have a right for the governors of Arizona and New Mexico to both sign warrants to have you extradited out of here after that hearing. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Is your intention to give up your right for both governors to sign warrants to have you extradited after that hearing?
Mhm.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, is it?
Yes. Okay,
I suppose so. That's what I agreed, yes. That gets me out of here in 30 days or less?
correct. All right, sir. So you also understand that by waiving, you will be held non-bondable. That means no amount of money will get you out. But if the state of New Mexico does not come get you within 30 days, you would be released. Do you understand that?
Yes. Now, is there a way they could give up my case and I really sooner would not go back to New Mexico?
So, sir, let me go through my questions first, and then you can ask some questions a bit later, okay? Sir, has anyone threatened you, forced you, or coerced you into giving up those rights that I asked you about?
No.
Have you taken any drugs or alcohol within the past 24 hours that's affecting your decision in giving up these rights?
No.
Have you not taken any medication that you're supposed to take within the past 24 hours that's affecting your decision in giving up these rights?
No.
All right. I am finding that you're knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily giving up your rights to an extradition hearing. At this time, you will be held non-bondable. And again, if the state of New Mexico does not come get you within 30 days, you will be released at that time.
Okay.
All right. So it sounded like you had a question for me. Sir, it's possible New Mexico doesn't come get you. And if they, like I said, if they don't come get you within 30 days, you would be released, okay?
But could it be less than that they don't come get me and I'm released anyway?
No,
So it has to be minimum 3 days,
correct.
an entire month.
Yes.
Okay, is it true that there is only 2 meals per day served here to inmates?
I have no idea.
Is that true? Only 2 meals per day served to inmates?
So, sir, that's not the appropriate question at this time. Do you have any?
Well, I just
questions
want
for
to
me?
know if there is going to be humane treatment according to my, standards. I don't want to be
Sir,
treated
I don't
humanely by
control-
a state because I've never been to the state.
Sir, I don't control the jail. The jail is a separate entity from what I do. Do you have any questions about your fugitive?
Is there any way I can go back and file for reversal of this with anybody? Or with the courts or anybody at some point if there is inhumane treatment or if I want to do something different?
No. The decision you make today to waive is a final decision.
Okay, that's fine. Just waive it.
Okay. All right, sir.
Justice
Go to
is
please.
so unjust here in this country. It's unbelievable.
Do the sign up there
I
now.
hope this country burns to the ground.
Okay, sir, you need to sign for your paperwork. Could you please sign there?
Mm-hmm.
Try it like a little slower. But I need for one more time. It's not.
Is he actually signing? So, sir,
I have no signature. What do you want me to do? What? I don't know what. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? It's putting it in there every time for me. Every time I'm putting it on there. This is getting redundant.
sir,
And that's what I'm doing. It's the same signature you'll find on every document worldwide on everything. It's putting it on there. You get to see it on here.
Deputy, hey,
That's fine. I'd rather that anyway. Thank you. That's fine. Thank you. That's every document worldwide. You'll see the same signature. It's a loop, basically an infinity sign.
To get an attitude.
Well, neither do you.
Well, you're taking it there.
No, you're taking it there as
You
well.
have to take it there.
Everything goes both ways. There's ma'at for everything.
sir, okay,
Yes.
hold on. Everyone, okay. Here's the situation that I don't want this to escalate. So here's what I need to see in order for this to move forward, all right, sir? I need 2 matching signatures from you. If I
Listen,
can't,
can we just print them and I sign them on paper? I
so
prefer that
we'll
anyway.
see. We'll see how they turn out, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
I need 2 matching signatures from you. If
That's
I don't have 2 matching signatures, sir, I can't let you waive, and I just have to make you have your hearing. So that's why I want you.
The hearing
I
was
wanna-
on July 6th.
Sir, I want to let you waive so that it shortens your timeline, But there's certain things you have to do, and one of the main things you have to do is I need to see 2 matching signatures, all right? I know you are frustrated and upset, I get that.
Well, because
But-
I'd like to be here less than a month, and I
understand.
don't want to be here a whole month.
Understood, but sir, that may or may not happen. That's up to New Mexico. But what I need to see is 2 matching signatures. If I don't get 2 matching signatures from you, I can't let you waive, and I'm gonna have your hearing, and you'll be here longer, and I don't want that for you. All right, sir? So,
I'd rather just print it, because if you print it, I can match the signature. I'm telling you, it's technology doesn't like me anyway. I wind up having to throw off the servers everywhere I go. I can't even set up my own cell phone in the cell phone place because I throw off servers, I throw off connections.
Pens and stuff like that anymore, and
Well-
to be done with that.
No, this will give you trouble with me, I promise you. Most
Alright.
servers, they're thrown off and you have issues with electronics no matter where I
sir,
go.
we don't have 2 matching signatures from you, and so we're gonna try printing it out, okay? And
Thank
have
you.
you.
You'll find
write it
the
with
matching
pen.
signatures on the paper, I promise you that. It's electromagnetic fields. Unfortunately, most things are not equipped for electromagnetic fields of certain vintages. It is what it is, unfortunately.
You wanna have him come up here? Okay.
Perfect. Right. Second and print this time. Nothing really lying.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your signature. You can just go ahead and step to your left, you'll get your paperwork. And could we please clear the courtroom for, Newton Aguzar?
Is she gonna bring us back a copy?
Yeah, she's gonna bring you back a copy, yes. While we're waiting, for some paperwork, I have to see one individual back to their cell. They pose a risk of harm to themselves or to others. Tuesday Rollins, date of birth 5/25/1958, here on a Superior Court new case. Arrested for aggravated assault, class 3 felony, disorderly conduct, class 6 felony, disorderly conduct, class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause. I'm assigning counsel. Next court dates are June 30th and July 2nd in the downtown Superior Court, setting a security appearance bond of $35,000. If they're able to bond out, pretrial services supervision, not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, may not enter in or on any Valley Metro properties. After visiting with them back at their cell, found to make any changes to those release conditions, I'll come back on the record to make those changes. Do you want to get the paperwork later? Okay. Mr. Newton Aguzar?
Morning, Your Honor.
Hi, name and date of birth, please.
Cody Tyler, Newton Aguzar. My date of birth is 6/23/1997.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case and a probation violation warrant. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for failure to confirm or hold a sex offender identification, class 6 felony, and refusal to give a true name, class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are June 30th and July 2nd in the downtown Superior Court, setting a placeholder bond of $50.
Okay.
You also have a probation violation warrant. I'm assigning counsel. Your next court date is June 30th in the downtown Superior Court.
Yes, Your Honor.
Finding probable cause as to a new term 1 violation,
Yes.
setting a secured appearance bond of $1,000.
What is that? Continue, sir.
So you have a total of $1,050 secured appearance.
Does that have to be paid in cash or can I go through a bond company?
You can go through a bond company.
Okay, and how does that work?
1 second, sir.
Thank you, sir. I apologize.
If you're able to bond out on both matters, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most important thing, if you bond out, you got to contact your PO within 3 days.
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have any questions for me?
How does the secure bond work? Do I have to put money up for that or what is
Yep.
that?
You got to put up some money for it.
How much is that? Do you know?
Between 10 and 15% plus fees.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Is there any possible way that I'll be able to be released on my own recognizance today?
Not today, sir.
I have no flight risk, and I've gone to every court date. I've never missed sir, I have My son is due to be born on the 30th of this month, so.
Sir, given the nature of the charges and the fact that you're on probation, and it doesn't help, sir, that the allegation is you knew you were on probation and you allegedly gave
I
a
was
false
afraid,
thing.
sir.
I understand, sir, I get it.
Yeah.
But because of that, that gives me some concerns too, all right, sir? So I'm not gonna release you OR, but you have a secured bond, all right?
Thank you,
sir?
Your Honor. Thank you for that. Thank you. I really appreciate you.
Any other questions?
That's it, Your Honor.
All right, please go and step to your left for paper.
One more question.
Sure.
Will I be able to use a phone here that's not collect calls?
All the phones here collect calls, I'm sorry.
So they accept collect calls?
I think they do. I'm pretty sure, otherwise they wouldn't post those phone numbers on
Okay,
there.
thank you so much, sir.
All right, this will conclude the 8 a.m. calendar.
All right. All right, thank you. Please be seated. Thank you very much. Can the interpreter hear me?
Yes, Your Honor, good morning.
Okay, good morning. All right, this is the 11 a.m. initial appearance calendar for June 24th, 2026. The court's orders for the taking of fingerprints and DNA samples made on the 2 a.m. calendar on the first of the month will also apply to these hearings. Before I call the first defendant up, I am going to read the victim's rights advisement. In the event there are any victims observing the proceedings, either here at the jail or remotely. If you are the victim of a crime with a case pending before this court, you are advised that you have rights under Arizona law that include, among others, the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, the right to a speedy trial. Pardon me. The right to be present at all court proceedings, to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or the defendant's attorney, to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of a plea, scheduling and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person who is convicted of causing you loss. If you've not already been provided with a written statement of all victims' rights, please contact the Victim Services Division of the Prosecutor's Office. I think I just fixed it. Way. Yeah. Did you hear the faint echo? Yeah, it's better. Okay. All right. Mr. Mendoza, will you please come to the podium? Hello, sir. May I have your full name and your date of birth?
Rubén Mendoza Olivas, 18 de mayo de 1980.
Ruben Mendoza Olivas, May 18, 1980, Maria Court, Court Interpreter's Office.
Thank you. Mr. Mendoza, you are here on a warrant issued after a grand jury indicted you on the following charges: fraudulent schemes, a Class 2 felony; aggravated identity theft for the purposes of gaining employment; and conspiracy to do those crimes. The conspiracy is a Class 2 felony. The aggravated identity theft is a Class 3 felony. The alleged offense dates are a range of dates. The fraudulent schemes is alleged to have occurred on or between December 18th of 2009 and February 16th of 2021. The conspiracy and identity theft crimes are alleged to have occurred between February 5th of 2017 and February 16th of 2021. The grand jury found probable cause for these charges. I am affirming the bond that was set by the court who issued this warrant, and that is $10,000 secured, which means you can use the services of a bail bond company to possibly post bond for less than the full amount. You have other conditions of release that I will read in a moment. I'm not appointing a lawyer for you because you do not financially qualify. You have the right to hire a lawyer at your own expense or to represent yourself. We did receive a request from a lawyer who gave us notice that he would be representing you. He said he was unable to appear today, but we did send him information on your case once we received his formal notice that he was representing you. So I see it does appear that you have hired a lawyer. Your next court date will be an arraignment hearing, July 1st, which is this Wednesday at 8:30 in the morning in the downtown Superior Court. That address and the date will be on your paperwork. As I said, you have to post the $10,000 bond before you are released. You have other conditions that include: do not contact any alleged victims, witnesses, or co-defendants. Don't go to the scene of any of the crimes. Everything else is on your paperwork. If you'll step to your left, you can give the officer the headphones and she will give you that paperwork. Thank you. All right, and then if the interpreter could make a general call, I think that's our only customer.
Of course. ¿Hay alguien más que necesite intérprete en español? Si es así, levanten la mano. Any
Okay,
hands?
looks like we're good. No, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank
Okay,
you, Your Honor.
bye-bye. All right, Mr. Hood, Kyle Hood, will you please come to the podium? And then Destiny Head, if you'll go to the chair. Kyle Hood, right here to the podium. And then Destiny, will you go to the chair? All right, yeah, right there, sir. All right, sir, can I have your full name and your date of birth, please?
Kyle Hood, 10/11/87.
Okay, thanks. Mr. Hood, you're here on two things. One's a warrant from the Graham County Superior Court, and one is a new arrest here in Maricopa County. I'm going to talk about that new arrest first. You got booked in on new allegations of possessing dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. They've also accused you of false reporting to law enforcement, which is a Class 1 misdemeanor. There is probable cause for all of those, and I am appointing a lawyer for you. Your next 2 court dates up here in Phoenix will be a status conference, June 30th, which is this Tuesday, June 30th at 8:30 in the morning in the downtown Superior Court. Your preliminary hearing will be Thursday, July 2nd at 8:30 in the same court. All that is going to be on your paperwork. Now, you're also here on that warrant from Graham County Superior Court, which is a probation violation warrant in your Class 6 felony probation case. This was issued July 16th of last year. So they will give you a lawyer when you get there to Graham County. Your arraignment hearing is currently scheduled for this Monday, June 29th at 8:30 in the morning in the Graham County Superior Court. I am affirming their order that you are held no bond in this case pursuant to Arizona law. So you don't have bond in the Graham County case. I also had a note from pretrial saying you're on probation in Pima County. Is that correct, or did they get confused and it's really Graham?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe were you being courtesy supervised in Pima? Anyway, so I had this note about Pima, but the warrant's from Graham. So anyway, you're no bond on that one. I'm just going to give you a small bond in the Phoenix one because it makes you eligible for credit for time in custody, and it ensures that you will be taken to the Maricopa County Court hearing. So practically speaking, what's going to happen is Maricopa is going to hold on to you until you go to court next week. And when that case is done, which could mean dismissed, you take a plea or you go to trial, you get acquitted or convicted. So done could mean many things. But once that case is done, they're going to notify Graham to come and get you. But you don't get bond in the Graham County case the whole time. That's why I said your court date is currently Monday in Graham County, but I don't think they're going to take you there in time. So talk to your lawyer next week about this, your Maricopa lawyer. They can't represent you in the Graham County case, but they can talk to you about your overall situation.
No, so right now I'm here on the
2 things, Graham County, which is a no bond warrant, so you don't have bond at all. So I set a little nominal bond in the new Phoenix case, just $50. Don't post it. The purpose of it is to make you eligible for credit for time in custody and make sure they'll take you over for court next week so you don't catch a warrant when you're literally sitting in the jail. So talk to your lawyer next week. This is not an uncommon situation. You do see that.
I have a question, but the only thing I could think of is I did finish the probation in Graham County, and what I came here was for a Mesa one.
All right, well, you're gonna have to take it up with the Graham County Court, like what you're accused of there. You do get a lawyer, but Graham has to give you the lawyer. I can't assign a Graham County public defender. You'll have a lawyer to help you, okay? If you'll step to your left, she'll give you your paperwork. Good luck, sir. Ms. Head, Destiny Head, and Luis Ibarra. Will you go to the chair? Hello, ma'am. Can I have your full name and your date of birth, please?
Destiny Head, January 3rd, 2002.
All right, thanks. You were here on 4 things. 1 is a new arrest, 3 are probation warrants. I'm going to start with your new arrest, which is number 30 on the calendar. You were booked in on allegations of possession of dangerous drugs for sale. That's a Class 2 felony. Narcotic drug possession, a Class 4 felony. There is probable cause for this, and I am appointing a lawyer to represent you in all 4 cases. Your next court date will be a status conference, June 30th. That's the new case, only June 30th, which is Tuesday at 8:30 in the morning. Your preliminary hearing for the new case will be Thursday, July 2nd at 8:30 in the morning, and that's in the downtown Phoenix court. Now, you're here on 3 probation warrants. In number 28 on the calendar, you're on probation for a Class 6 felony. Number 29, it is 2 Class 6 felonies. And in number 31, it's a Class 4 felony. There were petitions to revoke your probation filed in all 3 of those cases back on October 1st of last year. There were warrants put out for you in all of those cases. The warrants allege that you violated terms 3 and 5, including in number 31 on the calendar, failure to self-surrender for a jail term. That's a violation of term 13. You were to self-surrender for 90 days on August 18th. All right, your next court date in the probation cases, it looks like I can put it together with the other one. So it's also going to be Tuesday, June 30th at 8:30 in the morning. That's a revocation arraignment hearing in all 3 probation cases, together with a possible disposition hearing, same date and time. All right, in the one where you failed to self-surrender, that's number 31 on the calendar, you are held without bond. You do not have bond today. And in the other two probation cases, you have a $5,000 secured appearance bond. That's $10,000 total in each of those. On the new case, it's not the strongest sale case I've ever seen, so I'm just going to set a nominal bond. It's $50 secured. That is to make you eligible for credit for time in custody and to ensure that the sheriffs will take you to court next week so you don't catch a warrant. But you are not granted bond at all in the number 31, which is the class 4 felony probation where you were to have served the jail term. So if you step to your left, she's going to give you the paperwork for all 4 cases. Mr. Ibarra, Luis Ibarra, and then Dillian Lesher, we go to the chair. Hello, sir. Can I have your full name and your date of birth?
Alonso Ibarra, 5969.
Okay, thanks. Mr. Ibarra, here on 2 things. One is an arrest warrant in a newly filed case, and one is a probation warrant. I'm going to start with the newly filed case. That's number 19 on the calendar. You have now been formally charged in a criminal complaint with 2 counts of aggravated driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs. There's a class 4 felonies. The alleged defense date for both is November 30th of last year, 2025. Probable cause was found when this warrant issued. And so I'm going to give you a lawyer and 2 court dates. First, the status conference, June 30th. That's Tuesday at 8:30 in the morning in the downtown Superior Court. And your preliminary hearing will be Thursday, July 2nd at 8:30. In the probation case, there was a petition to revoke your probation filed on April 2nd of this year. That petition alleges that you violated term 1 of your probation. So you'll get a copy of that petition from your lawyer, and you will have a lawyer in that probation case as well. Your court date for the probation case is also Tuesday, June 30th at 8:30 in the morning. It's a revocation arraignment and possible disposition hearing, also in the downtown Superior Court. In the new case, the aggravated DUI case, your bond is $25,000 secured plus written release conditions. In the probation case, it is $1,000 secured plus written release conditions. It's $26,000 total. If you do bond out, comply with all of those conditions. They're on your paperwork, and call your PO within 72 hours. She's got that paperwork for you. Thanks.
Why so much? I was here like
It's your criminal history, and that you face a 10-year presumptive on that warrant, and that they allege you committed it less than a year after being released from DOC. But you have 6. We found 6 priors. The county attorney alleges you have 9 prior felonies. So you face a 10-year presumptive on that. That's why. Talk to your lawyer about that. If you step to your left, she'll give you the paperwork.
10 years for a DUI?
Right. You face a 10-year presumptive prison sentence if you lose at trial. All right, Mr. Lesher, Dillian Lesher. And then Brian Walker, will you go to the chair? Hello, sir. Can I have your full name and your date of birth?
It's Dylan James Lusher, 10-5-91.
And is there an I in your name?
Yeah.
D-Y-L-L-I-O-N? Okay,
Yeah.
thanks. You're here on a new case and on a probation hold. In your new case, you were arrested for disorderly conduct with a weapon. It's a class 6 felony, and criminal trespass as a class 2 misdemeanor. There is probable cause for those, and I am appointing a lawyer for you. You're also here on a probation hold, which means the probation department is notifying you and the court that they will be filing a petition to revoke your probation based on the new arrest. So you need a lawyer in your probation case also, and I'm giving you a court hearing in that case as well. Your next hearing for both matters is going to be this Tuesday, June 30th at 8:30 in the morning. In the new case, it's a status conference. In the probation case, it's a revocation arraignment hearing. Then in the new case only, you will have a preliminary hearing on Thursday, June 2nd at 8:30. That information is on your paperwork. Based on what's been alleged against you and your criminal history, bond is set in the new case at $15,000. It is secured with written release conditions that include not going to the scene of the alleged crimes, no contact with the witnesses and or victims. In the probation case, you have a $1,000 secured appearance bond with written release conditions. So that is $16,000 total. If you bond out, comply with all of your written conditions. Don't miss your court dates. Call your PO within 72 hours. If you step to your left, she's got the paper for both cases. Thank you. Mr. Walker? And then Luis Hernandez. Yeah. Or if Hernandez is asleep, we can do Who are you, sir? You're awake. Okay, if Mr. Walker is asleep, we can wake him up and get him set up. All right. Mr. Hernandez, can I have your full name and date of birth?
Yeah, Luis Daniel Capilla Hernandez, my birthday 7/17/88.
Okay, thanks. You're here on one new case and a probation warrant. In your new case, which is number 11 on the calendar, you got arrested for possession of dangerous drugs, a class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, a class 6 felony. There is probable cause for those, and I am appointing a lawyer for you. You're also here on a probation warrant. You're on felony probation, and back on June 11th, so just a couple weeks ago, there was a petition to revoke your probation filed. It alleges that you violated terms 3 and 5. You'll get a copy of that from your lawyer. I am appointing a lawyer for you. It'll be the same person for both. All right, your next court date is the same for both cases, which is June 30th, this Tuesday, 8:30 in the morning in the downtown Superior Court. The address is on your paperwork. In the probation case, you have a $750 secured appearance bond. In the new case, it's $50 to make you eligible for credit for time in custody and to ensure they take you to court. All right, so that is $800 total. If you bond out, comply with all of your written conditions and call your PO within 72 hours. If you step to your left, she has your paper.
Is that 800 like full, or can I use
You can go through a bail bondsman, although I'm not sure if any will write a bond that low, but you can call them and ask.
Right.
Mr. Walker? And then John Gallup, we go to the chair, please. Hello, sir. Can I have your full name and your date of birth?
Brian Andrew Walker, September 26, 1984.
Okay, thanks. You're here on a probation warrant. You're on felony probation, and on May 12th of this year, there was a petition to revoke your probation filed. It alleges that you violated terms 3 and 5. You'll get a copy of that petition from your lawyer, and I am appointing a lawyer to represent you. Your next court date is this Tuesday, so just about 6 days from now, Tuesday, June 30th, 8:30 in the morning. It's a revocation arraignment and possible disposition hearing in the downtown probation court. You have a $1,500 secured appearance bond and written release conditions. If you bond out, comply with all of those, call your PO within 72 hours. You got your paperwork. Thank you. Mr. Gallup, and then Skylar Pruitt, we go to the chair, please. Hello, sir. Can I have your full name and date of birth?
John Gallup, 7/11/85.
Okay, thanks. Mr. Gallup, you're here on one new case and 2 probation warrants. Well, one might be, yeah, I think they are. Okay. So in the new case, which is number 3 on the calendar, you were arrested for possession of narcotic drugs, a class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, a class 6 felony, tampering with physical evidence, a class 6 felony. I did find probable cause for all 3 of those. I did not, for purposes of this hearing only, find probable cause on the dangerous drug allegation because they didn't provide enough legal support that what you had was methamphetamine, just to a level of probable cause. It does not mean it's dismissed. Don't get too excited. The county attorney could still choose to go forward on it. It just means I'm ignoring it for purposes of release conditions. So I did find probable cause for narcotics, paraphernalia, and evidence tampering, not the dangerous drugs, but that's only for today's purposes. So I'm appointing a lawyer for you. You and your lawyer can go over what the formal charges might end up being. These are not your formal charges. They're just your booking charges. All right. So then you're also here on 2 warrants. As I recall, they are failures to appear in probation court. Yeah, at revocation arraignments. That was April 2nd. You had revocation arraignments in both of your probation cases. You weren't there and a warrant went out for you. You already have a lawyer appointed for you in the probation court. So I'm setting your next court date the same for all 3 cases. It's June 30th, which is this Tuesday, 8:30 in the morning in the downtown Superior Court. In the new case, it's a status conference. In the probation cases, it's that revocation arraignment. Then in the new case only, you have a preliminary hearing July 2nd at 8:30. Same court, everything is on your paperwork. All right, in each of the 2 probation cases, you have a $500 secured appearance bond, so that's $1,000. In the new case, I'm just setting that nominal $50 bond. It means if you didn't have the probation cases, I would have released you. So we just set a little bond so that you're eligible for credit for time in custody, and so they will take you to all of your court hearings. So your total bond is $1,050. If you bond out, comply with all of your conditions and call your PO within 72 hours. You got your paperwork. Thank you. Mr. Pruitt, Skylar Pruitt. And then Joel Vega, if you go to the chair. Hello, sir. Can I have your full name and your date of birth?
Skylar Amy Pruitt, 10/12/98.
Okay, thanks. You are here on a total of 3 probation warrants. You're on probation in 3 felony cases, and there were petitions to revoke filed in your cases in all three cases on May 12th of this year. The petitions allege that you violated terms 3, 4, and 5. You'll get copies of those from your lawyer, and I am appointing a lawyer for you in probation court. Your next court date in probation court for all three cases is Tuesday, June 30th at 8:30 in the morning. The address is on your paperwork. That's going to be a revocation arraignment and possible disposition hearing in all three cases. And you have a $500 secured appearance bond in each case. That is $1,500 total. If you bond out, comply with all of your written conditions, call your PO within 72 hours. You got your paperwork. Thank you. Mr. Vega, Joel Vega. And then Corey Aronson, we go to the chair. Hello, sir, can I have your full name and date of birth?
Joe Vega, 1860-2000.
Okay, thanks. You're here on a probation warrant. You're on probation for a Class 6 felony, and there was a petition to revoke your probation filed on or about June 3rd of 2025, so a year ago. The petition alleges that you violated terms 4, 5, and 6. You'll get a copy of it from your lawyer, and I am appointing a lawyer for you. Your next court date is going to be June 30th, this Tuesday, 8:30 in the morning in the downtown probation court. That'll be a revocation arraignment and possible disposition hearing. You have a $500 secured appearance bond and written release conditions. If you bond out, comply with all of those, and you must call your PO within 72 hours of release. So if you get out, you need to call your PO. If you don't know the number, the main number is on your paperwork. So just call it. They'll connect you with your PO, and you can start reporting, okay?
Yeah.
You step to your left, you get your paperwork.
All right, thank you.
Thanks. Mr. Aronson? And then DeAndre Humphreys, will you please go to the chair? Hi, sir. Can I have your full name and date of birth?
Corey Anderson, 6/26/1986.
Okay, thanks. You're here on one probation violation warrant and then a warrant from Peoria City Court. I'm going to start with your probation warrant. You're on felony probation, and there was a petition to revoke your probation filed at the end of April of this year, and that petition alleges that you violated terms 3 and 5. You will get a copy of that from your lawyer, and I am appointing a lawyer to represent you. So your court date in probation court is this coming Tuesday, June 30th at 8:30 in the morning. The address in downtown Phoenix is on your paperwork. That's going to be a revocation arraignment and possible disposition hearing. That's just in your probation case only. I'm going to affirm the bond in that case that the probation judge gave you, $250. It's secured. If you bond out, be sure to call your PO within 72 hours so that you can start reporting. Even while this probation violation is pending, you have to report. So you just call the main number if you don't know it, but call your PO within 72 hours if you bond out. Now, in the Peoria court, you had a warrant issued in a case in which you've been accused of a transit violation of the Peoria City Code. It's for lying down on a transit area. That's a misdemeanor. This warrant was issued February 10th of this year. So I'm going to send you to the Peoria City Court. Right now, your court date is the same date and time. There's nothing I can do about that, but I'll tell you what to do in a second. So your arraignment date for this Peoria case is also June 30th, 9 in the morning, up in the Peoria City Court. And what I'm going to do is set, we call it a placeholder bond. It's a small bond to make you eligible for credit for time in custody in the Peoria case and to ensure that they will take you to Peoria for your hearing. So your total bond is $300 for the two cases. If you're able to post that bond or somebody posts it for you, you need to call the Peoria City Court right away and ask them to move your court date. But if you don't bond out, if you don't have the money and you don't bond out, the sheriffs are going to take you to probation court on Tuesday, and the sheriff's office will tell Peoria to bump you to the next day. So you don't, it's not your, I would say, if you don't bond out, the fact that I gave you two court dates on the same day is not your problem. The sheriff's office will take you where you need to go, and they'll tell the other court to wait. But if you do bond out, it is your problem. And you need to get on the phone to Peoria and say, please, I need a new court date. I have to be in Superior Court. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So do you think you're going to bond out? Do you have $300?
I don't even can't even say or know any names, numbers to call to get out.
Okay. So you're probably going to be in custody, in which case, don't worry about Peoria. the sheriff will tell them to roll you over to their next court day.
There's no possible way to get a phone book anywhere?
Very doubtful, sorry.
Or like bail's bonding?
Ask the DOs after court, see what's available. Well, probably when you get classified and moved, not much is available here. But in any event, everything I just told you is on your paperwork. If you step to your left, she'll give you a copy. Good luck, sir. All right, Mr. Humphreys? And then Jason Rodriguez Villegas, will you please go to the chair? Hello, sir. Can I have your full name and date of birth?
DeAndre Howard Humphreys, 12/17/1999.
Okay, thanks. Mr. Humphreys, you're here on 2 warrants from the Apache Junction City Court. In both of these, you've been charged with driving on a suspended license. That's a Class 1 misdemeanor. Your arraignment hearing for both is going to be this Monday, the 29th. Today's the 24th. So 5 days from now, Monday at 8:30 in the morning in the Apache Junction City Court. The address is going to be on your paperwork. And in looking at your cases, it appears that you had 2 driving on suspended tickets or possibly summonses, and you just didn't show. I'm going to release you. So I just want you to understand the the AJ City Court, they love to set cash bonds. And many people who do my job just affirm those bonds and say, I'm not rethinking the case. I'm going to order what that judge ordered. I do consider things like, how many times have you done it? How serious is the crime? So here's my view. You probably had an unpleasant night in the jail. You probably hated it and you never want to spend another night in jail. That motivates people to go. So I'm going to let you go. I'm releasing you, okay? You have the right to hire a lawyer. I'm not appointing one for you because we don't in this kind of case unless you get held. I'm not holding you. I hope you didn't like this and that you know it's way easier to go to court on Monday. If you don't, we're going to see in our system that you already spent a night in jail and that was not enough to make you want to go. So you can still say something if you want. I just want to motivate people.
Say that like the month of April, I had a baby and
stuff goes wrong in people's lives. And so for these kinds of cases, driving on suspended license, it's a regulatory crime. It's a crime. You could do 6 months in jail. It doesn't make you a bad person. So I'm giving you a chance to see if you can make it a priority. It's not a dentist appointment. If you don't go, I'm going to give you a bond next time. It's not going to be a cash bond because I don't agree with that, the way that they do it. I don't think that's right. But it'll be something because, you know, obviously a night in jail wasn't enough. Now, if you can't make it on Monday, you've got 2 days to call them and say, please, I have another court date.
I'll be here.
So easier just to go if you live nearby. But I always try to tell people is, especially if you don't have a long record of doing this, you'll probably never do another night in jail on either of these cases, as long as you comply with court orders to show up. It's when you fall behind on payments and ignore them. They put out warrants for you. If you are convicted, you're not convicted in either one of these, but say you were and you owe them money, do not ignore them. Visa can't have you arrested. These guys can. Do not ignore the creditors who can have you arrested because they will. Right. So just a piece of advice. If you step to your left, you'll be released. Good luck. Mr. Rodriguez Villegas, and then Alan Mann, will you go to the chair? Hello, sir. Can I have your full name and date of birth?
Jason Rodriguez Villegas, 04/10/2002.
Okay, thanks. You're here on a warrant from the West Mesa Justice Court. And this is for failing to appear in a driving on suspended license case. This was issued June 8th of 2026. I'm going to give you a court date of June 30th, which is Tuesday, 6 days from now, 8:30 in the morning. And looking at the records, I could see you showed up once and then whoops. So I'm going to release you too. Did you hear everything I told that guy?
Yeah, I did. Your Honor.
Totally applies to you as well. Most people never do a single night in jail on this unless they miss court or do it repetitively. So I'm releasing you. Please go to court. I don't enjoy holding people on this kind of case, but I totally will. If you blow off, if this isn't enough, I'm giving you a bond next time. Just go. It's much easier. Step to your left to get your paperwork. Thanks. Mr. Mann? Hello, sir. Can I have your full name and date of birth?
I'm Alan Mitchell Mann, 09/13/1986.
Okay, thanks. You're on a new case. You got booked in for dangerous drug possession of Class 4 and drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. There is probable cause for both, and I am appointing a lawyer for you. your next court date is going to be a status conference, July 9th. That's 2 weeks from now, 8:30 in the morning, downtown Superior Court. Preliminary hearing, July 13th at 8:30, same court. All that's on your paperwork. I'm releasing you on your own recognizance. I can see pages and pages of criminal history for you out of Montana, etc. So I'm releasing you anyway because this is a drug case. I don't actually have any affirmative information about what you might have been convicted of in those other states. If I was a betting person, I'd say there's no way you're coming to court. So you're probably wondering, why am I releasing you? It's because I know you have real trouble avoiding cops. And if you fail to show up, it won't be long before we see you, and then I'm giving you a bond. We're all giving you a bond. So I call that see you real soon. You want to blow us off? See you real soon.
All right.
But Mr. Mann, even with your criminal history, many people in our county are getting offered probation pleas with drug treatment. So if you'd like some help for what may be a serious and lifetime problem for you, show up. Nobody's going to arrest you for showing up for court.
Right.
Talk to your lawyer, see what might be available. What I can guarantee you is that if you blow it off, next time we see you, you're sticking around.
Yeah.
You do the math. If you choose not to come, I don't think you're a huge public menace. That's why I'm releasing you, because if I had to bet my life, I bet there's no way you're coming. I've seen your criminal history, Montana, FTA, Oregon, FTA. But you know what? I'm going to give you a chance because it's just dope. I will tell you, if they had booked you in on DUI, I'd be holding you now. Stay away from driving. You're going to kill someone if you drive high. I'm saying if, you are presumed innocent. I'm just saying. Anyway, you decide, but I'm releasing you. I just wanted you to know why. It's not because I'm under any illusions about your criminal history.
So am I being charged with DUI?
No, not yet.
So, okay.
They're probably waiting for blood. Did they take your blood?
Yes.
They're waiting for blood.
Yes. So when that comes back clear, will they be able to release my boss's vehicle?
Oh, maybe, yeah. Talk to your lawyer. Talk to your lawyer about that.
Okay.
It's very situational. If you step to your left, she'll give you your paperwork.
Thank you very much.
Come to court. I'm telling you, come to court.
Thank you.
Sure. Mr. Bustos, Christopher Bustos, and then Faith Rubio, will you go to the chair? Hi, sir. Can I have your full name and date of birth?
Christopher Lee Bustos, 11/30/2000.
Okay, great. You're in a new case. You got arrested for resisting arrest. It's a Class 6 felony. Obstruction of justice by refusing to provide a true name. That's a Class 2 misdemeanor. And third-degree criminal trespass, which is a Class 3 misdemeanor. There is probable cause for those, and I am appointing a lawyer for you. Your court dates are in 2 weeks. A status conference, July 9th at 8:30 in the morning. Preliminary hearing, July 13th at 8:30. The address in downtown Phoenix is on your paperwork. And you don't have much criminal history, and you're not accused of hurting anybody. So I'm going to release you on your own recognizance with orders to stay away from that liquor store. Don't go there. Don't talk to their employees. Don't miss court. Can you do all that?
Yes, ma'am.
Then you are released. If you step to your left, you get your paperwork. Ms. Rubio? And then Danny Martinez, we go to the chair. Mr. Martinez? Hi, ma'am. Can I have your full name and date of birth?
Faith Rubio, 6/6/2001.
Okay, thanks. You're here on a warrant from Goodyear City Court. This is a post-conviction warrant in a disorderly conduct case. It issued June 4th of 2026. Post-conviction means you owe them something, which is usually money, plus maybe classes or something. So I'm going to release you. Go to court July 8th. That's exactly 2 weeks from today, July 8th. 1 in the afternoon, Goodyear City Court. It's on your paperwork. Did you hear everything I told those guys about how it's really dumb not to go to court?
Yes.
Okay, please go to court, because we're going to stick you with the bond if this wasn't enough to convince you. Go deal with them. Go figure out what they want. If you miss it, they will never stop putting out warrants for you, and you're going to be in for the ugly surprise every time you see a cop.
Okay, is that the only thing I got?
That's all I see. Check with the DOs. Maybe you might have other city holds or something. This is the only one I had. Okay. All right. Good luck, man. Mr. Martinez? And then Mark Ramos. We go to the chair? Hi, sir. Can I have your full name and date of birth?
Danny Martinez, August 1st, 85.
Okay, thanks. You're going to work from Peoria City Court. And looks like there you have been accused of urban camping, which is a misdemeanor violation of the Peoria City Code. This warrant was issued June 4th of 2026. Your arraignment date in Peoria, not here, but up in Peoria, is July 14th. That is almost 3 weeks from now. July 14th, 9 in the morning. I am releasing you. I don't see anything about prior arrests in this case, and it is basically aggravated homelessness. So I'm releasing you. Go to court. I don't like holding people for urban camping and that kind of thing, but I will if you won't go to court. So just go, okay? I can't give you a lawyer because we don't in this kind of case unless you're held and I'm not holding you. So you can represent yourself. If you can afford a lawyer, you can hire one. Just don't fail to show up because that guarantees that this happens again, okay? If you step to your left, you get your paperwork. Mr. Ramos, and then Charity Day, we go to the chair. Hello, sir, can I have your full name and date of birth?
Mark Anthony Ramos, 7/26/1991.
Okay, thanks. You're here on a new case. You got booked in for possessing narcotic drugs, a class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, a class 6 felony. There is probable cause for those, and I am appointing a lawyer for you. I'm giving you court dates in 2 weeks. That's going to be a status conference July 9th at 8:30 in the morning. That's 2 weeks from now. Preliminary hearing July 13th at 8:30. Everything's on your paperwork along with the address downtown Phoenix. I'm going to release you on your own recognizance as well. These are drug charges. I know you've got 4 priors, but as I told the other gentleman, many people in your situation are still getting offers of probation and drug treatment. You got to show up to get the offer. If you don't show up, we set bond largely based on people's criminal history, and you've got some. So just show up and talk to your lawyer. If you don't, we'll see you reasonably soon, I think, and then we will stick you with the bond. If you step to your left, you get your paperwork. Ms. Dave, Charity Day, and then Joseph Perry, we go to the chair. Hello, ma'am. Can I have your full name and date of birth?
Charity Denise Dade, August 18th, 1988.
Okay, thanks. You're here on an arrest warrant, which means an older case. A formal charge has now been filed against you, which is possession or use of narcotic drugs, a class 4 felony. The alleged offense date is back on September 13th of last year, 2025. Probable cause was found when the warrant was issued back in March, so I'm going to just give you a lawyer and a court date. So I'm appointing the public defender for you. Your court dates are in 2 weeks. The first one is a status conference, July 9th, 8:30 in the morning in the downtown Superior Court. Preliminary hearing, July 13th at 8:30 in the same court. Everything is on your paperwork, including the address. I'm going to release you on your own recognizance as well. This is not a new case. And yeah, and it looks like they just didn't have an address for you and you don't have a bunch of criminal history. I'm not showing any felony priors. So just show up. People in your situation with no criminal history, assuming that's correct, high probability, they may even offer you what's called diversion, which means you do drug treatment, classes, whatever, testing, and you never take a conviction at all, which is a good thing.
I've actually already signed up for IOPs and stuff.
Okay.
And
so,
the classes because I'm pregnant. And
so don't fail to go. We definitely still hold people who are pregnant. That's never a get out of jail free card. So go, just don't miss your court dates, okay? Everything's going to be on your paperwork, but you are released, okay?
Thank you.
Good luck, Matt. Mr. Perry, Joseph Perry? Hi, sir. Can I have your full name and date of birth?
Joseph Allen Perry, 10/26/86.
Okay, thanks. You are also here on an urban camping warrant from Peoria City Court, and you have not been convicted yet. This warrant was issued May 21st of 2026.
Yeah, it's just I don't trust the shelters, really, to be honest.
And what I've
have
heard,
a slight mental health history.
from what I've heard,
schizophrenia.
that's rational. Like that many people don't. So I'm going to send you. I know. So I'm going to send you to Peoria Court July 14th. That's about 3 weeks from now at 9 in the morning. So if you're not normally up in Peoria, that does give you 3 weeks to plan ahead. And I'm going to release you. Same thing I told that guy. Please go to court. I have no desire to hold people who don't have a regular place to stay.
I mean, honestly, before I didn't even know where the place was, and I have a bike now, so it's more likely for me to work.
Excellent. Just please go to court. Like I said, our job is to get people to go to court. It's
really an issue of, like I said, I don't trust the shelters, and I don't trust certain areas, so
and you know what?
I need sleep, you know.
I am sympathetic. I'm very sympathetic to that. I really am. And that being said, though, if you don't go to court, in a case like this, if somebody just won't go to court, I have virtually never set a bond more than $50. But if you don't have $50, you just got held no bond. You know what I mean? So I'm releasing you today and just saying, please go.
How much is the citation monetary was?
Gosh, I don't know. Go talk to Peoria.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
I hope that they're fair. You're entitled to justice. I can't give you a lawyer today because I'm not holding you, but you can meet directly with the prosecutor and see what they propose.
Okay.
I just have no idea.
Thank you.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
All right, and no house calls. Okay, with that, we are going to stand in recess till 2 p.m. Thanks, everybody.